All right. What we have here is Eric's working with uh, our little mare. This is a Tennessee walking mare. This is Sassy But Classy. And she's a little thing. She's only 14.1 hands. Um, if you know anything about Tennessee walkers, she's out of Walk Time Charlie, who's a stallion that I really like. I like working with his offspring. Um, she's a real nice little thing. We're now we got her. She had already been ridden and stuff, and she was out of padded horses, which I don't like. Uh, and uh, so we got to work through a lot of that kind of stuff. We're gonna have to work through, like what I was telling Eric about her is when she goes, I think she thinks you want her to just boogie out of like I call it, leaving the country. And we're working through that with her, trying to get her to realize, hey, pay attention to my body language. I'm not asking you to leave so fast, and what do you worry about, So it usually takes longer when you have to kind of teach a new way of thinking or interacting or undo someone else's training or something like that. Now we've ridden her and stuff like that. Obviously not much, um, but I want to get her all really good for my grandkids and my wife as well. And so he's just going in here right now and seeing. This is how he starts. So seeing where she is, and kind of like an introduction, like, hey, I'm Eric. Oh, hi Sassy, how you doing? And just start to, so see lots of rubbing. You you get a horse's respect by having them move. Horses will move each other out of the way. Now you see, right there, he was trying to have her move her shoulders out of the way, and she said no, and she lifted her head over his hands and got out of the way. Now he'll probably be ready for that more, and you're going to see. She looks really good there. Uh, see right there. So he's trying to get her to move. Yeah, right there. See how moving her shoulders out. So that's how when he starts. That's how he starts with them. And sometimes they think you want something more than what you're asking for. Look how good she's following him. She hooks on real well. She's a very good-natured horse. I think she does have a fly there. You don't have very many flies, but you got these little ones, man. They bite you. Everybody says, "Oh, put some fly spray on them." It doesn't last very long, you know. Sometimes we joke and we say the fly spray attracts the flies. I don't know if that's true or not, but we say it. Anyhow. Oh, in the background. See in the background? Well, it's behind her neck now. That's Goldie. And you've heard me say this. See her in the background? And she's in the video, Mind Your Space. And so, see, she was just trained, just had a lesson, and so we hang them. And in the back, and see, get them relaxed to where they think. Because if you just take them back to their stall and hang them, they're going to anticipate that that's what happens, And then, depending on the horse or the temperament of the horse, they could start acting out in order for you to put them back in the stall because their mind's on eating or whatever. And so you hang them like that, and it kind of, you want to do it for about 30 minutes at least, and then it breaks the cycle. Like I don't know, it just breaks the cycle, and it really helps keeping horses to not act out. So this is okay. See, this is what she does here. Let me see. Back up a little bit. Now look at Eric's body language. He's not really, he's not emitting the energy that would elicit that response. See how he just used his finger just pointed, and she took off. So this is how she was trained. They probably, I'm guessing, probably, you know, cracked a whip or something, or, you know, something to get her going. And so she thinks she should just, this is what I call just leave the country. Now, we've been working with her a little bit on this, trying to get her just to relax. But if you see, she's not really, okay, now she's calm there. That's good. But she's got she's not really paying attention. She's looking out. She's looking out that way on the other side of the pen. And hear him saying, good, 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 you know. That's another thing I think I've said before, but probably bears repeating, is horses are not like dogs. Like when you want to praise a dog, a lot of times you'll talk in a higher pitch. But think about it, when a dog gets excited, where they go, you know, they got a high pitch thing. So that's what that means to them. That's a affectionate greeting. When horses do a high pitched thing, it's usually like a, you know, like that. It usually means something negative, like move away. I'm going to strike, something like that. Their calm sounds are low and guttural, like that, you know, those kind of things. So if you want to vocalize around your horse in a way that's calming, you would use the lower tones, try to. Now, if you're a lady or something, it might be harder for you to do because your voice is higher. But if you can bring it down an octave or something, probably help you out, you know. I'm not saying it's just a little thing. It's just like, this is just like icing on the cake. See, he's blocked her like that. And she went the other way, so he's going to get the flag out and stop her and get her to go the right direction that he wanted her to go. And you see how she's pacing here. See that right there? Pace. I'm trying to get her, I was getting her into a little bit of a canter. We like to get them into a canter. I have another video I've shown about that. Like right there, like she's cantering right there. I did that yesterday, got her into a canter. But the padded trainers will get them into a pace, and they keep them in a pace until they build up their muscles and their muscle memory. And then they put the pads on them on the front, and it's heavy, so they can't move their front feet. They wouldn't be able to move their front feet as fast as their back feet, and so they'd break into an artificial 4-beat gait. But like I said, I think in my other video but in the horse's mind, he or she is pacing. And so when you take all that stuff off and you get them barefoot like we have them, or with a keg shoe or something like this, they can't. They pace, because in their mind they've been pacing the whole time. And so this is what we have to undo here. and I'm confident we can, but it takes more time to undo it. See, so he's just letting her sniff through that, and see, the minute she sniffed it, he took it away. So watch her again. See, sniff, take away. Watch. Sniff, take away. So she's learning here that she can control the flag by what she does. So then he's going to rub her forehead. This is what we do with our hand too. We'll just touch him on the forehead with our hand. That's a praise. So right now he's just trying to get her used to this, to where she doesn't have to worry about it. It's not the boogeyman, you know. So this is the kind of stuff we do here. I hope you like these slow-paced videos. I'm trying to bring you into our world, what we do, and the pace that we do things here. And you know, maybe you watch them on your lunch break or something, I don't know. But I'm trying not to have them highly edited, so you can get the feel for what it's like. You know, what is it like to be around them, and how we do things, so you can kind of see. All this stuff is very much in everyone's ability to do, but it's not doesn't come natural. It's kind of counterintuitive, some of the things you do with horses. You know, we tend to think in a straight line, point A, point B, you know, very direct. Horses, when you act that way to them, you'll scare them, and you'll end up getting a response that you're not really wanting. And so we say it's kind of more circular how you have to work with them. So here he's just trying to get her used to that. He's just trying to get her comfortable with like the flag, so that she doesn't worry about it. And see, like when you walk away, that'll draw a horse. See, they're so curious. And see, we would think, you know, you want to just go hug the horse. You know, if you walk up, try to hug it, you're gonna. It's not the response that you're not gonna get the response that you're hoping to get. You kind of got to let them come to you. And you know how you do that is you end up moving around, very consciously where your body is, you know, all that kind of stuff. So now he's gonna grab something else. He's gonna grab the halter, lead rope. I guess she's just watching him. He's coming over. And so what he's going to try to do here is let it be her idea. And so he took his arm away. So he's looking for like a nod or something. See how she looked away a little bit, just a hair. So he kept it up there. He's keeping it up there. Because if he took it away now, then she'd think, and when she moved her head away, that would make it go away. But see how she brought it to him with just a hair. So then he took it away. Anything like this is pressure. Like when you hear pressure release, it's not just the blatant things. It's anything like this. So hear him click. He went like that. That's, you've got to move something. Move something. Do something. And so he'll build that into. See, and she came just a half inch. And sometimes what happens with horses is they have things done to them, and like people don't really get buy-in from the horse. And let me try to explain that. Like some horses will just let you do stuff, but they kind of check out. They check out mentally, and you really don't want that, because those kind of horses, they can be, when they do come to, they could be dangerous, you know, because like you've all of a sudden you're over a threshold with them and they just blow up. But when you get buy-in and you get them to come along with you for the ride, they do a lot better. And see, so he's just gonna hold this up here now. She just, there, see how she looked to him like a ½ inch, and so he took it away. So he's telling her, like, see, pressure will go away when you bring your head to me. And this is how subtle it is. And this is the kind of stuff, people miss this a lot. Miss this kind of behavior a lot. So now he's just helping her, bringing her head over. And if you look in the back on that wall there, you can see the paint drying. I'm just teasing. Like I said, I hope you like these videos. I could edit this down and edit it down and edit it down and edit it down, but it doesn't give you the real feel for what it's like. You know, this is what it's like. This is how we do these horses. Come on, girl. See how she just looked just a hair there. I'm rooting for her. I'm over here. Come on, girl. You can do it. Yep, see? So she looked over just a hair. See that? No. Come on, you can do it. So these are the kind of foundational things that really make a difference. And you're thinking, oh, for heaven's sake, just put the halter on her and get, you know, saddled up and ride her. Well, if you have a horse that feels like things are just done to her, him or her, in this case it's a her, but she thinks like that, the only way you get around that is by showing her that no, things just don't happen. You have a little bit of a say here. You can, you know, you can come over, you know. So, and you see that's just these little teeny tiny movements over. See, looking, and you think, oh no, that's what's going on. He's making real strides with her. Should people subscribe? They should. Hey, smash that like button and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching.